What Dr. Cláudia Bernhardt claims is in agreement with all of this. However, there is a detail. According to the ancestral markers, the Phoenicians and Jews are not Europeans or Eurasians or Africans, but they are descendants of the indigenous peoples of the Amazon rainforest, who perfected the hybridization of plants, animals, and humans, including themselves. In the past, an elite of the indigenous peoples of the Amazonian forest adapted the lifestyle of certain indigenous peoples of the Amazonian forest, and in this way caused environmental vulnerabilities and human DNA vulnerabilities, in addition to scarcity of certain resources, mainly for metallurgy. This supposed elite probably managed voluntarily, but perhaps also involuntarily, that the hybrids of the indigenous peoples went mining around the world, precisely to bring resources already showing scarcity with the unsustainable methods used by them. When during this long-term process Eurasia had gradually become more developed, the elites, already involving Jewish and Phoenician types, also migrated largely or mostly to Eurasia. The peak of these migrations coincides with climatic challenges, with the first, recent, peak 12 to 13,000 years ago, and the level of the oceans rising 120 meters, over a period of thousands of years, more or less from 18,000 years ago, causing even more challenges, and consequent diseases. These challenges and consequent migrations have to do with the supposed migrations of Noah and others. Noah was a member of, or accepted by the elite of his time, or was used as a symbol for the elite of his time, and even within the view of the dominant elite religions of the time, who had these characteristics that certain Jewish and certain other monotheistic religions presented for the last 2,000 years or so, still have today. It is worth remembering that the distance in time and consequently also the genetics between today's Jews and the elites with their characteristics is very different and wide. It is extremely important that this story, despite its importance, does not cause polarization. Geneticist David Reich, who himself is Jewish, also fights for humans not to take this new knowledge too personally, also trying to warn against committing disunity, which could further increase conflicts, which at this delicate moment, could easily lead to the extinction of all humans. Obviously, these Neolithic migrations and maneuvers were on a continental scale, and extremely delicate. The Americans of the past, who were once united, back then, in Eurasia suffered more and more disunity and conflicts because of unsustainable practices, mainly agriculture. The transformation for these agroforests of the Amazonian forest type, outside of the technical part, will demand union, and this union and good execution will demand a spirituality and consciousness that has never been needed until today for this transformation.